What's going on, y'all? Chris.berryyy in the building. So today I'm gonna be hitting y'all with this fly reacts versus mopi basketball comparison. But before we get started, don't forget to scroll down and press the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications to support the channel. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So today we'll be starting off by comparing shooting, dribbling, finishing, and defense and basketball IQ to determine which one of these players is better. So we all know Mopi has never touched a basketball since about last year, but over the past year he's been getting better. Like as you see right now, he's wetting like all of the threes he's shooting. I think he wet like 4 in a row, straight bucket. Mopi shows good form for a dude that's never touched a basketball a day in his life, but as I say that, he's getting better, and I think he's probably a better shooter than Flight. But to end off the clip, Mopi will hit 2 threes and somehow find a way to lose to Zach, but he did end up hitting more threes than Zach in this event. We all know Fly Reacts like to compare himself to one of the best shooters of all time, Stephen Curry, but don't let that fool you. He is a terrible shooter. He averages around 4 to 6 air balls a game and can be 4 for 15 from the 3-point line in a single game, but he can sometimes heat up and hit back-to-back threes. In this 3-point contest, Flight got blown out by this mediocre shooter named Cash Nasty. That just shows Flight's shot doesn't live up to the expectations that he has set for himself. For this category, I'm gonna have to give it to Mopi because he looks a lot more confident when he's shooting the basketball, and somehow the ball goes in when he shoots. I ain't even gonna lie, over the past few months, Flight's handles have been getting better. He created a new dribbling move, or so he says, called the dub bait, which is basically a terribly performed sham god if you think about it. Flight has been training with his new trainer in San Diego, so his dribbling has gone up a few overalls. When Flight reacts to text from him, he shows agility and speed after completing a dribble combo. Flight has claimed in one of his videos that he has ran a 4-4 40 time. That explains why Flight reacts dribbles a basketball with quickness and speed. Now with Mopi, he has an unorthodox dribble animation I have never seen in my life. He dribbles so carelessly, but I can tell the two high members have been training him a little bit because he dribbles a lot better than what he was doing a few months ago. So for the dribbling category, I'm gonna have to give this one to Fly Reacts because of his experience with the game of basketball. For finishing around the rim, I would probably compare Mopi to a 62 overall with no badges in 2K. Mopi has a hard time hitting the backboard and will often airball the layup like you see in some of his videos. As I stated in previous categories, Mopi is getting more fundamentally stable and is slowly getting better each and every month. On the other hand, Flight Reacts is a more fundamentally sound in the game of basketball, but still can't find a way to get buckets. He is not smooth when he goes up for layups and will often cause him to miss a shot. In Flight's new training video he released, it looks like he spent some VC on finishing during this quarantine, but as of right now, we're going off of previous 1v1s. For the finishing category, it was very hard for me to pick a winner. When I say very hard, it was very hard to pick a winner. But I'm gonna have to give it to Mopi because he shows a lot more potential in the game of basketball and he's developed a lot more over the year. I've heard around the YouTube basketball community that they've been calling Mopi the brick wall. In all of the games I've analyzed of Mopi, I did not see one moment that would give him the title of brick wall. But Mopi has shown good defensive stands against good opponents like Zach and caused many missed shots in turns of possession. In this next clip, Mopi shows good position and defensive awareness when his opponent Zach tries to drive in for a layup. Fly React's defense is his least developed skill. That has been exposed by the many times he's been broke by many of these YouTubers. Fly does not have the skill of reading his opponent's tendencies. For example, in his game against Cheesaholic kept driving to his left side in every possession, and after like his 5th layup, the cameraman literally told Flight to force Cheesaholic to the right side. Flight acknowledged the tip by saying facts, then the next possession, Cheesaholic drives to the left once again without Flight even contesting. That just shows that Fly Reacts has no awareness on defense. For the defensive category, I'm gonna have to give it to Fly Reacts solely off of his 1v1 against Mopi. So starting off with Fly Reacts, his basketball IQ has already been lowered by all the weed he smoked in the car on the drive over to the gym. But for real, it seems like Fly Reacts doesn't think of what he wants to accomplish during a possession. He just throws up threes whenever he's 100% smothered, calling it Curry range. In every single one of his games, he tries to execute moves that are way out of his skill range and ends up losing the ball and causing a turnover. If Fly would just visualize every play before he does it and just makes a game plan before each and every 1v1, he would be an elite player and his field goal percentage would go up tremendously. Now with Mopi, I don't really have much to say. Mopi knows what he can and can't do on the court. He stays simple and doesn't try moves that he's never executed before and just sticks with what he's comfortable with. If Mopi finds something that is working, he will keep spamming it over and over throughout the game. To conclude this very tight basketball comparison, I'm gonna have to give it to Mopi because it just seems like he knows what he's doing on the court and doesn't try to do too much. So if you enjoyed the video, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to press the subscribe button and like the video and share it with other people. So yeah, this is Chris.berryyy and we signing out, dog. Later, y'all.